Hello, this is Ross Robert, and I'm here to tell you Cain and Abel, when God took away his color, when Cain got his color taken away, he was told to be a vagabond and a thief and to rob and to steal. And that was his way of making his living. He went from country to country and place to place, robbing and stealing information, robbing and stealing situations. If you look at history, you'll see that the European has been every place on the planet, and every place he went, there was somebody there. He went to China, there was somebody there. He went to other places in India, there was somebody there. He went to another place, there was somebody there. He went every place he went, there was somebody there. Where did the European come from? He came from Cain. That's why he has a land. His land was his father, which was Adam. And this is the situation that Cain and his people never died in the flood. And I'm going to tell you this directly because if you look and see the story, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and Noah, that was happening. Where Cain left and went to the land of Nod and had his children, that was happening. I mean, they didn't happen at the same exact time, but if you look and you see that Europeans weren't going through the flood. It was Africa. I don't know exactly what people are sitting back thinking. They think that I'm crazy, but at the end of the day, you don't have to look at the book and really read where Cain had his children. So then why didn't Cain's children drown in the flood? And how did the generations go on the other side of the water? Because the land of Nod is on the other side of the water of Ethiopia, and all those people in Ethiopia, they started coming out. That was the tribes that eventually became Judah. And y'all people don't understand. They separated the situation and made it look as if something else was going on. But if you ever know, Queen Elizabeth traces her history back to Cain. And so does those other Queen Victoria and the other ones. They say they're Cain's grandchildren. So question that one. I'm going to really wish I could just Google and show you. But I don't have a way to do that right now. But if you Google who is Cain's grandchildren, you're going to find that they trace it back to Queen Victoria. So then why did Cain have grandchildren that are still existing if this wasn't so? Cain's children would have been dead in the flood. See, these things that they're not telling you about, these stories they're not telling you the truth about, this history has been confused and corrupted and turned around so that the people on the planet could be confused. See, European is the grandchild of Cain. And they do what they do. And they corrupt and they do what they want to do. This is the reason why we're in this condition that we're in, because we've been listening to the corrupt people to do things. And I know y'all gonna look at me and say, oh, Rasta man is being evil-minded. No, I'm not being evil-minded, I'm being real. They are corrupt. Their system is corrupt. Their ideas are corrupt. They control everybody mentally, physically, some of them spiritually. But God knows the truth. And the people that don't want to find the truth, they don't want to know the truth, keep following Cain's children. You'll find yourself in some real sad stories. Now, I know myself, yes, right now I'm in the process of living in the system the same as everybody else, and I can't get out of it right yet. Because I haven't found out exactly how the story goes. At the end of the story, I'm going to have to learn how to survive without them. Because I already know eventually this thing's going to go. And what they're going to do after that? Cut and run? You won't be able to find any system going on after that. They're just doing what they're doing now. I like them send me one stimulus check because I haven't seen one yet. And I'm still waiting. And I know everybody's like, wow, he said a stimulus check. Rasta man needs money. Well, yes, Rasta man needs money. I'm living in America. Food costs money. Things cost money. I haven't learned how to create everything by my hand. Everything that they created is created by hand, so it should be a way to do it. But until such time as I can, I'm going to do what I got to do. So if y'all is out there and y'all sitting back saying to me, y'all think that I'm crazy, that's okay. I don't mind. But I do know the truth. That Cain left, went into the land of Nod, crossed the water, and went what you would end up being in Europe. And I can tell you Tubacan, and I could tell you Arab names and all those different names. The European is Cain, and Cain's children are Arabs. How do you think all these people got together? Chinese people got with them too because they went over there and raped off China. Because before that, China was mostly black. China was black, and Israelite was over there teaching the Chinese how to live, and the Europeans came in and raped them off and made Chinese. Look at the Kung Fu movies. If anybody's watching a Kung Fu movie and can see how European Germans was over there screwing around with the Chinese, making the Chinese and the Japanese fight. Who was better? Neither one. They all came from the same grandparents. They knew it. They even know it today. Chinese know that they got African descendants. Why did you think that they don't know? Why you think they want to be in Africa? Everybody knows they got African descendants. Why do you think the European government decided that Africa was the cradle of civilization? Everyone knows it. And if they don't know it, they know it now. God bless and have a good night, guys. Shalom.